Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia and we have another update on Batgirl. Well, as many of you know, Batgirl is currently in production in Glasgow, Scotland. And we are seeing the return of some established DC Extended Universe characters, specifically JK Simmons. During a recent interview, the actor really gave an interesting breakdown of how this character is a bit different and how playing James Gordon this time was a much more expanded and personal experience. Let's take a couple minutes to see what JK Simmons said about playing Jim Gordon again and being part of Batgirl. Now before we do this though, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, our big giveaway. We're going to give away this Oculus Quest 2 at 50,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on our giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out that free Week of Skills share down below. It's a pretty cool way for you to develop your superhero skills for that never-ending war on crime, all while not diving too deep into your pockets. Plus, it really does help the channel, so we really appreciate it. Well, I have to say, there's probably not a single part JK Simmons is not absolutely great in. He first played Commissioner Gordon back in 2017's Justice League, but when Ben Affleck didn't return to star and direct in The Batman, it appeared his character was sent out to pasture. Now, we did get a little bit more of him in the Snyder Cut, which was pretty cool, but when Batgirl was announced, fans got pretty excited that he was going to return. Now recently, the actor did an interview with A-Frame, and he revealed his reactions and how he feels about reprising the role of Jim Gordon. This is what he had to say. It really came as a complete surprise that they wanted me to be that guy again. The tiny role that Commissioner Gordon played in Justice League was very businesslike and very, let's see if we can stave off the end of the world. What appealed to me about this movie was from Jim Gordon's point of view. It's really more a story about him as a guy and as a father, and not just about the guy who's turning on the bat signal and trying to keep the citizens of Gotham safe, although that's obviously part of the story. It was a chance to delve into a different aspect of the character. This is pretty cool. I have to say, in many Batman productions, we do explore that relationship with Jim Gordon and get to know him a lot better personally. In Justice League, that never happened, and although the most recent Jeffrey Wright version has really made fans pretty excited and they did get to know him very well, it will be pretty cool to understand JK Simmons' version of the character and his ties to Batgirl help expand the Batman mythology in a way that totally works. Now during the interview, he did lay some praise on Leslie Grace when they were talking about Into the Heights. His quote was pretty nice and obviously a pretty great compliment from an actor of his caliber. He said, "She brings so much to it. I completely agree about In the Heights. She was charming and compelling and charismatic in that, and she brings all of that to Batgirl in addition to pretty kick-ass stunt skills." So that's quite the compliment and only adds more hype to the film itself. Now, Batgirl finishes production in Glasgow, Scotland on March the 31st, so I suspect they really could make that end of the year release date we had initially talked about, but with the Flash being delayed, I actually think the film will be a couple more months out than what we were expecting. Obviously, once we get some more details about Batgirl or JK Simmons' part as Commissioner Gordon, we're going to bring it to you right away. But I gotta know what you guys think. Were you excited to see JK Simmons return to the role of Jim Gordon in the DC Universe? And how do you feel about the praise he laid on Leslie Grace's version of Batgirl? Like I said, from an actor of his caliber, that just adds to the hype train. Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like and click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.